بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحديث الثاني والثلاثون. The 32nd hadith from the 40 of الإمام النووي رحمة الله عليه. قال عن أبي سعيد سعد بن مالك بن سنان الخضري رضي الله عنه أن رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم قال: لا ضرر ولا ضرار. حديث حسن رواه ابن ماجة والدارقطني وغيرهما مسندا، ورواه مالك في الموطأ عن عمرو بن يحيى عن أبيه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم مرسلا فأسقط أبا سعيد وله طرق يقوي بعضها بعضا. On the authority of Abu Sa'id Sa'd bin Malik bin Sinan al-Khudri, may Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala be pleased with him, that the Holy Messenger of Allah Sallallahu Ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam said, there should be neither harming darar nor reciprocating harm, dirar. A Hasan hadith related by Ibn Majah, Ad-Daraqutni and others as a musnad hadith, meaning the hadith that its chain is connected up to the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It was also related by Imam Malik in Al-Muwatta in mursal form from Amr bin Yahya from his father, from the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but leaving Abu Sa'id from the chain. Mursal form is when there is a Sahabi missing between the narrator and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But in the hadith of Daraqutni and Ibn Majah, you see that the hadith is mursal, is musnad, it's connected. Abu Sa'id is in that chain, but in the hadith of Imam Malik rahmatullah alayhi, the hadith is mursal. And Imam An-Nawawi said, وَلَهُ طُرُقٌ يُقَوِّي بَعْضُهَا بَعْدًا, and it has other chains of narrations that strengthen one another. So when you have a hadith that has many chains which are weak, those chains give the hadith strength. Take it from Du'af to Hasan, sometimes take it from Hasan to Sahih li ghayrihi. Sahih li ghayrihi meaning authentic because of its different chains. And the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he is forbidding and preventing us from committing harm in the beginning or harming one another. That's when we intend to do it, or to do it rather. Dirar ala wazni fi'al, when you do it one another. One can built his house using part of the street, which is for everyone to use, that's starting harm. One can knows that he is about to die and he's sick. He now divorces his wife so that the wife does not inherit. He's intending to harm. When two people are fighting just to harm one another without any valid reason, that's a dirar. We cannot harm or harm each other in our body, in our wealth, or in our families. You know, it's a very short hadith, but if applied, everyone will be in peace and at peace with each other. As again, the Prophet says, Allah Ta'ala gives him comprehensive words, few words, very few words. La darara wa la dirar. They say that there are 5 principles which everything in fiqh is built upon. Which everything in fiqh is built or are built upon. Number one is إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ, that deeds are judged by intentions. إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ, or الْأُمُورُ بِمَقَاصِدِهَا, things are judged by their aims, by their intentions. الْأُمُورُ بِمَقَاصِدِهَا. That's number one principle, which is the most, the biggest, and the most important principle of all of them. Number 2, al-mashaqqatu tajlibu taysir. Difficulty invites ease. Whenever it's difficult, it becomes easy. You know, when you shorten the prayer because you're traveling, when you make masah over your feet because of the socks you wear, when you combine prayer because it's raining, all these things are under al-mashaqqatu tajlibu at-taysir. When it's difficult for one to fast, then one breaks one's fast and then make the fast up. Al-mashaqqatu tajlibu at-taysir. And this principle, ad-dararu yuzal, harm should be removed, or la darara wa la dirar. There is no harm, and there should be no repercussion harm, la darar wa la dirar. And the principle of al-aadatu muhakkamatun, that aada is given judgment, meaning is considered, culture is considered. It is a very beautiful principle. Culture, as long as it does not contradict Islam, is considered. Or culture or aada can mean also custom. Al-aadatu muhakkama. For example, when we sell each other, when we buy, there has to be agreement between the seller and the buyer. That agreement can be written, can be verbal, can be even gestural. For example, you just go to the market, you see something that costs $5, it's written $5, just take and you put the money and go. If it is a custom, then it becomes, it's given now hukm shar'i. That's why it is al-aadatu muhakkamatu. Al-ma'rufu عادة كالمشروط المعروف عرفا كالمشروط شرطا. And the last one is اليقين لا يزال بالشك, that certainty cannot be removed by doubt. Most of the Masail fiqh here, you can put them in these, under these 5 principles. When you make salah, for example, you doubt whether you have 2 or 3. It is al-yaqeen la yazulu bi shak. Yaqeen is you have 2. Shak is you have 3. So consider it 2. Whether I have wash my left hand or I just wash my right hand. Al-yaqeen la yazulu bi shak. Right hand is now certain, but the left you're doubting. Wash it. Whether my wudu is still there or no, that's a big problem. Al-yaqeen la yazulu bi shak. The wudu is certain. Now, whether it is broken or no is doubt. According to the Jumhur, the wudu is still good because you're certain that you made wudu, but you're doubting whether your wudu is broken or no. But Malik said, no, wudu isn't good anymore. Didn't we agree that al-yaqeen la yazulu bi shak? Certainty cannot be removed by doubt. Yes, we agree on that. So why are you saying the wudu isn't good anymore? He said, I'm not looking at the wudu because we're not doing wudu for wudu. We're doing wudu for salah. And salah is certain that it is an obligation upon you. That certainty has to be removed by a certain wudu. And this is doubted wudu now. You cannot remove the certain salah that is on you. But bil jumla, these are the 5. These are called al-qawa'id al-fiqhiyya al-kubra, the greatest principles of fiqh. If you know them, you know a lot in fiqh. Many things you see in the books of fiqh, you can put them under these 5. And one of them is this hadith, la darara wa la dirar. هذا وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. آمين. بارك الله فيكم.